So one of the things that struck me about talking to guys post game Sunday night, Rudy closed his remarks by saying that this year feels way different than last year, but he's kind of enjoying the vibe of being looked at as the challenger this time and having people count you guys out. Is that kind of a common mentality among you guys?
Yeah, I think, you look at just at least my 5 years, like that's how it's always been for us, except for last year probably. I think this year, we've had some struggles. We've had some things. We've had some adversity, and going into it, people aren't looking for us to do things. And at the end of the day, we got to go out there and just do what we do. I think it's behind us. It's a new season. We can't take anything that happened with us. I think the biggest thing is just a reset. This week is good for us to kind of get locked in, get back to what we've been doing. The vibes have always been good. Either win or loss, which is great about our team. So now it's just about putting it out there on the floor and doing it on a consistent basis. And we've got this week to tune up and get ready for Saturday.
We don't have a lot of experience with like this type of game one because you were in Orlando. You didn't play last year, game one. It's just been a while since you've started on the road in a 4-5 series.
Yeah, since my rookie year, right? Or second year. We went to. Did we go to Houston?
Is that the second year? Yeah.
That was a bad year. Yeah, that wasn't a good
Second
playoff.
year.
Yeah. Second year Houston. It's been a while, but that kind of plays into what you were saying, like being on the road, backs against the wall. Let's go out there and do what we do. We got to go out there and just execute. If you look at the way we practice, the way that we finish practice when y'all walk in, like we're all doing each individual things to better ourselves for the group, and I'm excited. I think we all are. We got some things we're working on, and we'll be ready to go.
I was going to ask you about that. We do usually see you running fives with a group like that.
Yeah.
Why did you do that today?
I didn't know y'all were coming in. To be honest, typically I do that stuff, without that. But it's time. That's really it. I didn't play the other day, so just time to tune up, like I said. And everybody's doing differently. I'm running and playing. Rudy Gay, Eric, those guys are playing, and Mike's out there doing his spots. Like everybody goes about it differently, but we're all doing things that are looking to boost ourselves and bump ourselves up and get ready for this push.
When it comes to game prep, do you guys almost have to have two different plans versus if Luka plays versus he doesn't?
Yes and no. I think yes, because obviously he is who he is. He's a dominant basketball. He's a force with the basketball. He makes a lot of the guys on the team better. But in the same token, they also have a lot of guys that can fill his role. Maybe not to the full extent, but can do that. You got Jalen Brunson, you got Dinwiddie, those two at the forefront especially. They got the other guys, Powell, Kleber, Finney-Smith. Like those guys' roles would be pretty much the same, but they still got guys over there who can go get it. And they're still a dangerous team. So for us, it's like we understand we have preparation for when Luka's there, but in the same token, they're still gonna run the same plays. It's just a matter of different guys in those spots, and he's lethal. And you obviously don't want to see anybody get hurt this time, no matter if you're playing against him or not. But whether he's out there or not, we got to come out there with the same focus and focus on our game plan.
How do you guys, when they go micro small against you guys with Dorian at the 5, how incumbent is it on you guys? For lack of a better term, to throw Rudy the ball and kind of defend that lineup by punishing that lineup on the other end.
Yeah, I think it's a weapon we have to use. I think the biggest thing is sometimes it's the pass, sometimes it's manipulating the pass to the corner, but there's a fine line between both. And then it's on Rudy and Hassan to go out there and make the play. Sometimes it's a it's a blitz. Now they're the playmaker. Sometimes they're catching and they get doubled. They got to make the play. Sometimes they got to make them finish the layup and make the free throw. So, like I said, we've been working on it. I think we trust it, and we just got to go out there and execute it. And that's on all of us as well. And, when they do that, if they do that, which I believe we all believe they will, being able to go out there and make them pay.
Your playoff numbers have been pretty extraordinary the last 2 years. Is that just a switch you feel like is going to flip, or raise your game?
I'm not. I don't like saying like, oh, I'm just going to sit here and just, it's time now. Let's just, I don't think that's a great way to approach the game. I think for me, just locking in and focusing on the specific matchup, whatever it is. Each year, I've been fortunate enough to play my best basketball at the playoff time, and it's just what I'm supposed to do. At the end of the day, just be who I am, and this year is no different. I got to go out there and do that and lead this team. And, like I said, that's the running in the 5-on-5 you see that typically y'all don't, but that's where that comes from, just trying to be ready when the time comes.
you guys were pretty susceptible to certain schemes in years past. Does it feel like you're more versatile this year and more?
Yeah, we have different options, I think, and we also grown. I think when you go through things and you play a certain way and you lose or you win, but you don't feel like it's a win because it's a nasty win or whatever. Like you go through things, and I think we're better prepared for it, But it's on us to go out there and execute it. Execute it and do what we do.
Luka's pretty unique that he'll hunt the opposing team's best defender. He's done with Giannis. He'll do it with Rudy. What does that mean for everyone else on the court? Because he can pass out of everything.
Right, and if he chooses to go at Rudy, we do what we do, stay home, and Rudy's Defensive Player of the Year 3 times, and we trust that matchup. We trust it, and if it's whoever, it doesn't matter who's out there. We all got to be ready, be shifted, but also be ready because he's dangerous with the pass as well. So, we'll see, but I think the biggest thing is just being able to have each other's backs. No matter who's on the ball, no matter who's doing what, we got to continue to get out there and just be able to rotate, scramble, do what we got to do, and be ready.